Hi, this is Corey Chambers in Los Angeles. Your home sold guaranteed or I'll buy it. Thanks for taking a minute to listen in. In a moment, I'll share with you some valuable information about this topic. Billionaires fear real estate collapse. If you see any properties that are of interest to you, let us know. We will gladly send you a property information packet on any loft, condo, or house, or we will arrange for private preview upon request. If you have a home you'd like to sell, then you should know that I will guarantee the sale of your present home at a price acceptable to you, or I'll buy it for cash. This guarantee will allow you to buy your next home without worrying about selling your present home. To find out how much you could sell your home for, call me at 213-880-9910 now. This is here's a picture. That's downtown Los Angeles there. And this is the Broadway Bridge by Elysian Park, where I walk my dog every day. And that's a model and photographer. And this is the real estate news. Los Angeles commercial real estate billionaire Tom Barrack has warned that our response to coronavirus is placing the entire real estate industry on the brink of collapse. He alerts that this cycle could cascade into chaos if it is not addressed properly. Here, by the way, is an ad for anyone who might want some gold and you don't want to wait days or weeks or months to receive your gold. You want to have it in your hand the same day. This is one of the few places that will do that. Most of them will either not want to give you any gold, or they will take a long time to get it to you. So the name, it's a store in La Habra called Gold and Coin. So it's convenient right in between Los Angeles County and Orange County. So anyone in Orange County or Los Angeles County who wants gold right away, you can just drive over there and get some. And they have plenty. Tell them the special offer code to get your gold right away. It's Get Gold Now. And also, if you have any gold or jewelry that you don't want, they'll pay you for that as well. And they are a trusted and active member of the community since 1985. In fact, I know one of the owners. I've known him for about 30 years. 35 years. Okay, it was 1985. So that's 35 years. If the real estate market is not fixed quickly, Barrack says the economic impact, magnified by widespread total industry shutdowns throughout the American economy, could be exponentially worse than the economic effects of the 1987 crash, September 11th attacks, and 2008 recession combined. That would be pretty bad to combine all those things. He says that the long-term impact of the economy could be catastrophic. Stock traders have agreed with Tom as they've slashed the value of shares in real estate investment trusts by 42%. At the same time, mall values have dropped by 61%. Anyone can now see that the Fed is out of ammunition and now has insufficient power to boost the economy. Even though the Federal Reserve lowered the rates it controls to basically zero amid this crisis, would-be borrowers have gotten zero benefits. In fact, the much-watched Freddie Mac index of 30-year fixed-rate mortgages showed interest rates jumping from a record low of 3.29% on March 5th to 3.65% 2 weeks later. By the way, if you want to get any information on a mortgage for a loft, industrial or commercial loft conversion, then here's a link right here where you can get a list of loft lenders that you usually need to use a loft lender if you're going to buy a industrial or commercial unit that's been converted into a residential condo. Barrack says that the unemployment lines have already grown, and he expects the length of these lines to explode on April 1st as the rent checks and mortgage payments supporting the commercial real estate market come due amid a breakdown of public trust in the economy. Mortgage lenders have lost trust in the economy, which is one reason why interest rates have not fallen in response to the Fed rate cut. Development of new real estate is in jeopardy of ceasing as a significant chunk of American commerce shuts and grinds to a halt. Shuts down and grinds to a halt. Barrack's message is further reinforced by the news that billion-dollar megaprojects like Oceanwide Plaza, which is in downtown Los Angeles, had already been able to obtain financing before the recent crash. Right after they finally found a new buyer. The buyer is SPF Capital International Limited. Right after they found that buyer, after they'd been looking for a while, the coronavirus happened, delaying the $1 billion sale of the incomplete project. Barrack calls for a collaborative solution with support of federal government policy to ensure stability moving forward. Now, that's kind of weak. All of his worries, where he probably, being a billionaire, he probably extolled the, not extolled, but dramatized the terrible things that may be happening to the real estate market and the economy. And he's dramatized it more than anyone. But unfortunately, his conclusion, the conclusion that I found in the Orange County Register, was not very dramatic. He calls for a collaborative solution with support of federal government policy to ensure stability moving forward. So I guess what he's trying to say is that people better get it together. The government and businesses had better come up with a plan and implement that plan immediately, or we're going to be in serious trouble. That, I think, is what he's trying to say. So here's reader questions from the smartest real estate experts in the world. They might not all be experts, but they are some of the smartest real estate buyers, sellers, landlords, and renters in the world. Question: where is the basketball player's loft? Answer: well, I had to think about that. I would not expect that to be a question. But it just so happens that I've discussed where basketball players live before. So the answer is, while most lofts have high ceilings, I didn't phrase that correctly. Instead of a praise, it should say high ceilings are appropriate for tall residents. But the Roosevelt lofts seem to have attracted the largest number of actual basketball players from USC, the Lakers, and Clippers. So you can click on Roosevelt lofts. Because not only does it have high ceilings, but it's got some of the best combination of historic, because I believe it used to be a luxury hotel. It might have been an office building before it was a hotel. Anyway, but it does have the high ceilings, and it has the prime location and amenities. So it's got the combination of genuine lofts, genuine historic character, and all the modern amenities, including the rooftop pool and all that good stuff. So that's Roosevelt Lofts. You can click on this link to see what's for sale and for lease. Question: what are the largest food companies based out of downtown Los Angeles? That one I really haven't given much thought to because I'm not a food specialist. Even though we're talking about a commercial real estate billionaire in this article, I'm not a commercial real estate specialist. I do know a little bit about commercial real estate, but as far as the largest food companies, I had to look it up. So these may not be the biggest, but these are some that I found to be notable. One is because there's a lot of food companies in downtown Los Angeles. So the Canton Food Company has a huge warehouse that I didn't know about, but I'd imagine they have a lot of Asian food, a tremendous amount of Asian food in this warehouse, and it's open to the public. So it looks like a big, wholesale type of place where you'd buy, if you own a huge restaurant, you'd buy your food perhaps at this place. And the other one, Grand Central Market. Well, Grand Central Market is a huge market for produce and food. like farmers market, but it's also a hip food court with, little restaurants and stuff inside there, and they're kind of cool. So Los Angeles Fish Company, this is a fish market, so they got all the seafood, lobster, fish, and crab and all that other stuff that's raw, fish, raw seafood, and they sell in tremendous amounts of this fresh seafood. Next question, what's happening with Los Angeles real estate and coronavirus? Well, that is a good question, because we have written several, maybe 3, 4, 5 or more articles about real estate and coronavirus. The LA Loft blog has provided several updates on the health crisis, not the Heath crisis, but the health crisis, and its economic impact. You can click on here to read more of those updates. They're all very recent, of course. The last question from readers of the LA Loft blog, what are Little Tokyo Loft's Skid Row rent? Okay, well, the answer is Little Tokyo Lofts is a condominium loft building near Skid Row. The building has nice amenities and parking, plenty of parking, and 24-hour security. So prospective residents can find lofts for sale and for lease. You can click on this link for general information, or you can go straight to Little Tokyo Lofts for lease here or for sale here. All right, find out what the loft down the street sold for. Get a free list of recently sold lofts by filling out this online form, very short online form right here. And you can get them near your home address or in any area. And here is that ocean-wide plaza that is just sitting there. It's probably pretty much beginning to decay, so they probably have to fix some things because it's been sitting for like a year or more. Mega project Ocean-wide Plaza encounters another snag due to coronavirus crisis. Okay, and that was the Billionaires' fear of real estate collapse, and where you can buy gold that you could pick it up immediately without having to wait for it. And reader questions. As I mentioned earlier, a property information packet on any property is available, or a private preview is available upon request. Currently, as a free service to the community, we're offering a video, absolutely free tour video walkthrough of any property in the area. All you got to do is ask for it. Call 213-880-9910 now. Thanks for listening in. I'm Corey Chambers in Los Angeles. Your home sold guaranteed, or I'll buy it. You take care. Bye-bye.